Well, well, well. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing real well. Well, well, well. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing real well. We're going to sit here and kick it today because I'm going to tell you something. I love doing what I do, sitting here and just talking and running my mouth and just giving y'all all some good information, all those things. That's where that thing went on the floor. That's why I couldn't find it. I was looking for something. It's over there on the floor. It flew over there. I think when I turned the heat on, it just flew over there. So, tally ho, pip pip, everybody. I'm having a glass of, well, it's not a glass. It was a half a glass, actually. It was a half of a dark beer. Bam. And it was only that much in there. But it has to be extremely cold for me to drink it, though, because I'm really not a beer, like a beer drinker. I do like a dark beer if I drink a beer. But if I have a cocktail, I like tequila. Ooh, tequila. So, welcome back, everybody. Today is Wednesday, February 25th. We got 3 more days left in this month. And I'm just here to tell you, to God be the glory. Baby, listen, let me be the one to tell you. Yesterday, let me see what this is. Oh, okay. Yesterday. So, yesterday, there was a lot of stuff going on. State of the Union address and all that good stuff. Yeah. I missed it. Yeah. I missed it. I was doing my work. I do Amazon Flex. So until I find work, but consistent, solid work. Consistent. It's not inconsistent. I think my contract days are over with. Because it's too hard now to try to find work. There's a lot of age discrimination going on, but we ain't going there yet. Yesterday there was the State of the Union address, right? Um, wasn't that yesterday? Yeah. So, a lot to be said about that. I didn't really get a chance to watch it, so I don't have a lot to say about it, but I would love to hear what you have to say. If hey, when you watch this, please put it in the comments so that I can go back and read it. I would love to hear what you have to say about it. Everybody has their opinion, and rightly so. And you should have an opinion. And you should also be able to say things that you want to say. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to say things that you want to say. Oh, my hand's still rough. I just got to, I don't know why my hands are like this. You should be able to say the things you want to say. Not so much, I mean, even if you just want to talk about somebody, actually, really, you should be able to say whatever you want to say. Your First Amendment rights and all that kind of good stuff. And it's just a lot of stuff going on in my years of being on this planet. I've seen some changes, some stark changes, but none like this. I never once said or saw uh, let me say this the right way. I've never seen so much racism. I knew it was there, but I never saw it so obviously blunt as it is now. Um, it's sad, you know what I'm saying? People just want to hate for no reason and such energy wasted. Um, Instead of getting to find out and to know another person and their way of life, no one is going to be like you. No one is going to be like you. No one is raised the same unless they're in the same household, but no different cultures, nationality of people are raised the same. And even in the nationalities, there are different communities. I call them packs. There are different packs that they might be the same nationality, same location, same all that. But the communities where they, that's just like the tribes, okay? Instead of saying tribes, because that's, though it's still real, very real, but instead of saying tribes, let's just say communities or packs, or I like packs, but packs also come in wolves, since we really don't want to kind of insinuate, even though it's not insinuating, but people will take that as saying, well, packs, that's not for dogs and wolves, and says a pack of wolves. But I'm not calling people dogs at all. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. This week thus far, weekend, when I say weekend, I'm not talking about weekend like Friday, Saturday, weekend. I'm talking about this weekend, coming in, has really taken a big change. The State of the Union, the address that Donald Trump gave the other day, President Donald Trump. I ain't gonna disrespect. He's in that position, President Donald Trump. I ain't gonna say all the rest of that. I'm not gonna say it, because you know why? Everybody has their moment. Everybody, and you have your moment. I have my moment. Everybody has their moment. Your children have their moment individually. The grandbabies individually. Your spouse, your mate individually. Everybody has their moment, including me. Me, including me. I have my moment back. I be loving my moment when I have my moment, and you ain't gonna take it away from me either. But President Donald Trump, I'm gonna say it again. I ain't gonna just say Donald Trump, because he is the president, not of respect, just respect. I ain't saying that respect has to be mutual either. Trust me. The things that we do, if we are, as we say, believers in a Christ or God, if we say we are believers, some of the things we do, we have to think back. You know that program that comes on, if you've ever watched it. If not, Google it and find out what channel it comes on in your neck of the woods. But it's called WWJD. WWJD. What would Jesus do? So that's why I say this Christianity or these religions, everybody honors a God. You know what I'm saying? There's always a God being honored. Trace. And with that God being honored, unless you worshiping the devil, okay, that's a different thing. But there are all these different sects of religion, all these different religious sects. They're not, well, denominations, as you know it as. I call it religious sects. Okay, sect, S-E-C-T, sects, S-E-C-T-S, as a matter of fact. All these religious sects are different in their ideology. And I say this because as of today, wait for it, Wednesday. This is episode 42, by the way, y'all, of the restart of the show. As you guys know, I had a lot more episodes, okay? But I'm going to keep it respectful, even if the respect is not reverted. You know what I'm saying? Coming back. But President Donald Trump's State of the Union address. I don't know what he said much. I got just a little bit of it because, like I said, I didn't make it in time to watch it. And my girlfriend said, "Oh, I'm trying to hurry up and do this and go back home and watch the State of the Union address." I made it in, but when I made it in, I was really tired because I had worked early morning yesterday and I didn't get much sleep the night prior. And so I told her, I said, I bought some pickles, sliced pickles. She makes these pickles. I love them. They're garlicky and hot. Ooh, they good. And so I waited for her son and her to come over and bring the pickles yesterday. But baby, my eyelids was like this. I didn't want nothing but a couple of cups of water, about 2-3 cups of water, and a shower. And I mean, a shower where the water was nice and warm. I got in there, got wet. I did like this, turned around and let it hit my back and run down. I say maybe 40 seconds, not even a minute. Soaked up, washed, rinsed, soaked up again, washed, rinsed, and got out of there. I was in the shower maybe about 4 minutes. That's how quick it was. Because I was just that tired. So the State of the Union, I missed his address yesterday. And I hate I missed it because I really wanted to watch it, not just hear it. I wanted to watch it. And I wanted to listen intently, but watch it and watch all of the facial impressions that people did. That's what I wanted to do. And oh my God, I hate I missed it. But I was told, hold on. I was told today by someone. Oh, my phone. Look, y'all, I dropped my phone. It hit the curb. It hit the curb. You see that black mark right there? It got big. It was a little one. Now it's growing. It's my iPhone 14 Pro Max. 256 gigabyte. Okay. Black Mark, you're going to have to cover my whole damn phone before I get rid of you. This was the top of the line when it came. Okay. But I heard, I just had to have a little sympathy for my phone. Bless you. Look. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking. Ooh, State of the Union 2026. Bam, baby. So someone told me early this morning when I went to work that it was on YouTube. And lo and behold, it is on YouTube. So I get to watch it. Oh my God. It was 12 hours? Oh, 3 hours? Oh my God. Was it really? But he talked about, I do know there were 2 people there in opposition protesting against him that were there sitting there. That lady, I want to say, is she out of Minnesota? And then there was this other lady, and they were against whatever it was he was talking about. Now, let me tell you something. I'm gonna put this right here, people. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell I want everybody to hear this. And the reason I am because I don't know what he said. I didn't watch it. Like I told you, I got me some rest. That my rest, because my eyes were heavy. I could feel the nervousness, the jitteriness behind my eyes. And I was like, Nilla, it's time to go to bed. It wasn't a good feeling. So, and I knew I needed rest. 2 hours, Tracy. Thank you, baby. See, I couldn't watch that train wreck. It was a mess. Oh my God. She said she couldn't watch the train wreck. It was a mess. Oh my God. Okay, 2 hours. So that's probably some stuff they adding in on their own. So I've got to tell you guys this. I'm gonna have a sip of my dark beer. It has to be extremely cold. It's very cold. I had it sitting in the freezer. It's extremely cold. But it had ice chips in it at first. They broke down, but it's still real code. But people, I want to say this, and I really want people to listen to what I got to say. Okay. So let me tell you guys something. Politics, first of all, politics. Okay, politics. Let me put this behind my back. Politics. Let's go there again one more time. Politics. Poly meaning many, many, many. Poly. Matter of fact, let me do this one. Um. mm, mm, mm. What does the word poly mean? POL, right? Yes. Poly. It means this study polymorphs. No, that's not that. Poly. Where is it? What is the full meaning of poly? Poly comes from Greek meaning many or much. And I was going to say poly, multiple. Acting as a prefix in words like polygon, many sides, or polymath, many learnings. Or in modern slang, it often shortens to polyamory, meaning multiple loving relationships. Ooh. Or refers to materials like polyester. Meaning means many, much, multiple. And the reason I wanted to go into that is because, let me do this. The word politic, Politic, politic coming from the word poly, many, multiple. Tick, meaning a habitual spasmodic contraction of the muscles, most often in the face. Twitch, spasm, jerk. An idiosyncratic and habitual feature of a person's behavior. We're going to stop right there with that one because that was the second. The first one was a noun of tick, T-I-C, a habitual spasmodic contraction of the muscles, most often in the face. Then we have an idiosyncratic and habitual feature of a person's behavior. I began with the kind and the, what was that just flying? I just seen something fly. Oh my God, what was that? Something was just flying. I had to get it. It says, I began with the kind of generalization that was one of my primary ticks as a writer. I guess it's idiosyncrasies. So I brought this up because politics, POLITIC, many ticks, many idiosyncratic and habitual features of a person's behavior. That is what you see in all politicians is idiosyncratic. I've never seen so much idiosyncratic and habitual bullshit as I've seen in this administration. And the people behind it, people, Republican or Democrat, it doesn't matter who you are. Republicans are the right wing, Democrats are the left wing. They both belong to the same damn bird. Do you hear me? They both belong to the same damn bird. The left wing and the right wing belong to the same bird. Okay? It is no longer anything about working for the people, it that put you in those positions. It is all about personal gain. Oops, did I say something? No, I didn't say nothing. Did I? Personal gain. And when I say personal gain, it's really personal gain for homeboy of President Donald Trump, because he has gained a lot of money being in president. That's a conflict of interest, y'all. Come on now. Let me tell you something, people. Keep it real. If anybody of color, brown, tan, or browner, would have done anything like what's going on with how Bitcoin sell, come on now. Making movies while you're in presidency. Come on with your wife. It don't matter. She's still the first lady. It don't matter. This has all been a gain for self gain. End of story. No one has gotten a damn dime, as mentioned last year in 2025, about all that money. No one has gotten, no taxpayer on record has who's up to date, and several millions of other people has gotten a dime. It's so-called $5,000 was supposed to come down from all that money that was found, or that 2,000, 2,500. It was supposed to be another 2,000 or 2,500 that was supposed to be given or something. That didn't even come. But everybody else then got gained. I guarantee you, all of their bank accounts have increased significantly. I ain't hating. I'm just delegating and relating to what's really going on. Okay, this is all about personal gain. I've never in my whole entire life, and let me tell you something. Don't sit here and tell me about any damn thing, and don't try to judge me. First and foremost of all, and I'm gonna tell you why. You know, and I know, if Barack would have got in office and started selling Bitcoin, it would have been hell and high water. If he'd have gotten in office and started selling Bitcoin, are you serious? Hold on, I ain't done yet. If he had gotten in office and all of a sudden, hold on, Michelle wrote a book. She didn't even put her book out until they got out of the White House. Okay, think about that. Hold on. Let alone a movie. Hold on. Let alone purchase all that stock. Hold on. Poly, many, multiple, habitual, idiosyncratic features of a person's behavior. Ticks, bugs. Just think of ticks, bugs, ticks. They stick to you and bite, blood suckers. We've been sucked. It's not the word F, but not with the F word. And the cost of living, I don't give a darn how you look at it. If you want to keep sitting up here being in denial, be in damn denial in your house. But in public, don't be in denial. You know darn well that the cost of living has increased so significantly. I mean, it then shot to the darn roof. And the economy, earning incomed people, the incomes have gone down. Let me tell you something. I sent a resume to a lady. She had to ask me, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking for work. I sent a resume to a woman, right? And she had first, I did this long 1 hour thing on the phone with them, She said, "Oh, you can go on such and such, and we pay you for this." And I was like, "Oh, don't worry about it, because it was too much you had to go through for that one little hour pay." I said, "Don't worry about it. I'm sitting here at the house anyway. Don't worry, but we just had a conversation. If I charge you for the interview, I charge you for the interview. I ain't even tripping." But hold on. They wanted to ask me, now y'all know I got a large retail background. I got a lot of background and a lot of stuff. And a lot of stuff I've done it damn good. Damn well. Okay. Especially training and development, account management. Baby, you can't touch this. Okay. I got account management script. Okay. I got account management under my belt big time, because I'm a people person anyway, and I'm a great saleswoman, and I'm a great relationship builder, and I listen to people, and I try to help people because I empathize with people when they have something going on. And de-escalation, bam, baby, we finna knock this hate and all this. Not the hate. If you a hater, you gonna hate anyway. But we finna knock this disappointment and all this stuff out the way. We gonna get down to the nuts and bolts about what's going on. What's really going on? I want to see what it is I can do to help you. That's me. I'm your account manager. Okay. But hold on. What's going on right now? Y'all already know. If that was Barack in that White House with that, whoo, child, y'all know he went politics, many ticks all over, bloodsuckers everywhere. That's right, I said it. Because the truth is the damn truth. I don't care how you look at it. The truth is the truth. It is in your face, like, ooh, like that. In your face. Bam, baby. Bam, baby, in your face. Okay. Of all what's going on is in your face. It's slap dab in the middle. Boop, like that. And the story the story that goes out is like, yeah, I'm doing. I'm like, well, I'm still waiting to see about this cost of living and stuff that you claim would bring prices down and boost people's income, and I ain't seen it. The lady, back to her, asked me, I was looking for a job, applying. Yeah, I was on the phone with an interview. Then she wanted to send my stuff to the lady who was the one who would hire. She said, "Oh yeah, the interview went boom." She asked me, as much as retail as I got, I was in consulting in retail. Okay. I've been not only in consulting in retail, I've also been in assisting in buying in retail. Big box, Sears, Roebuck and Company. Okay. I worked at the headquarters. Line reviews, all of that. Pricing, stitching, quality, you name it, I did it. I know retail. And I also sold in retail. So I know retail pretty damn good. I done played in every facet. Managed, consulted, worked. I did it. Did the shelf audits, you name it. Did planograms. The lady said, "Do you know anything about a planogram, Neela?" I said, "Do I know anything about a planogram? Are you kidding me?" I said, "Let me give you a little history on my retail background." She said, "Oh my God. Oh my God." Hold on. I miss Marshall Fields too. I told her I worked at Marshall Fields also. She said, "I miss Marshall Fields too." I said, "Well, I consulted with a big box store on their shelf audits. I did their shelf audits, and I consulted them on better marketing, better, what was the word we used then? It's like a view, but I forget, it was a certain word we used for this particular company. So and I forgot it. It's been a minute. But anyway, um, the point I was making is that this woman offered me a job. Just go to show you how the incomes have dropped significantly, but the cost of living has arose. So the reset came through December. Came in March, February, the end of February of 2020. COVID, of course. That was an international reset, especially a national reset for us, America. Shit shut down, shit shut down, shit shut down. And when it opened back up, the cost of living had increased. I mean, shit was high. And when jobs were dissolved, you go back to look for a job in the field you were in and the work. Listen, the pay had dropped back $20,000 to $25,000 or more. It was unreal. Then everybody started offering entry level pay. So back to this lady that asked me to interview and all, and wanted to forward my stuff to the lady. Oh, I'm forwarding this stuff today. I want her to talk to you. You got to come on board. Hold on. The boss that she forwarded it to didn't want to hire me on. I'm going to tell you something. You know why? Their pay was $16 an hour to $19 an hour. I said, ma'am, that's entry level. I said, I got years of retail experience. Let me tell you who I started with: Sears, Roebuck and Company, Marshall Field and Company, East Bank Club, retail and in the health industry. Despite I got retail in a lot of things. I even sold shoes. Okay, I used to work for Sheridan. I sold shoes. I went for a temp job. They sent me to an auto place. So I was selling cars at Toyota on the phone. Oh no. Making appointments for the agents, for the sales agents. Mm-hmm. But if I made the appointment, I got the person to come in. That's a sale on my part. I was selling them down. I got them to come in. The agent didn't. I did. So I did retail in a lot of capacities. And then in big box, Walmart, Kroger. And I said, Price Choppers on the East Coast. I mean, I haven't been in retail in a lot of capacities. So the lady said, it's $16 to $19 an hour. I said, I got a degree. That degree didn't mean jack. She said degree. Oh, it don't matter if you got a degree. She said, we got a lot of people here that just at a GED. I said, so you seriously? I said, well, I'm gonna take the high end of it, the higher end. I'm shooting for the high end. That's what I expect. Because my experience. You don't have to teach me about a planogram. I know about it. But do you know how to build an end cap display? I said, I'm saying in my mind, didn't I just tell her? I'm saying in the interview. I'm like, didn't I just tell her? I worked in the buying department with Sears, the buying department. We bought. So, if we bought, we also established everything in the store because the things we buy have to be seen in order to sell. So when you're in buying, you go through the whole risk of retail. From the beginning of it, how it starts with what you buy, the quality, all of that. Specifications, all that. Specs on all the clothings, what you buy, certain things we have to uphold to, and all of that. And you have to go into the stores. You have to make sure it's marketed well in the stores. You have to go into, make sure the aisles are spaced proper. It's a whole bunch of stuff, including OSHA. I'm just not certified anymore because it expired. You're supposed to get certified. You have to renew, just like being a teacher. You have to get your CTUs and renew, your teacher certification, your teacher's license and all, you know, because stuff is changing a lot. So you have to keep up. You go in and get those trainings and then apply for your teacher's license and stuff like that. Same thing. So the point I'm making is that this new administration, what's going on, I've never in my life seen the hate um, that is spewing out of people and the denial or matter of fact, it's not even denial. It's looking dead at a spade and yet saying it's a diamond. Okay? I'm just saying. And they sit up there and talk, and a lot of it is so much lies. And I'm like, how much are these people going to keep doing this? Just be honest, talk, and I'm just so sick of being so forgiven. The hell with that. Forgiven for what? When people are mistreating you and disrespecting you and all that kind of, without no emphasis on why they're doing it. So I politely, when the lady who I interviewed with called me back the following week, because it was like a Wednesday, she said, you'll hear from her by, no, it was like a Tuesday. She said, you'll hear back from her by Friday at the latest. She said, and if you don't hear back from Anila, don't call me, because I want to make sure you get in here. So I'm going to push it again because she's very busy. I said, okay. I never called her on that Friday from that Tuesday of interviewing with her. I never called her. I didn't call her for a reason because I was supposed to hear from the lady. And I said, you know what, if I didn't, the lady ain't that damn busy. If you need people and you're interviewing, you're not that busy. You're going to call people. And listen, I've also been in the hiring position, managing. I've done it all, okay? Board of director, sitting in the board as one of the directors on the board, okay, of a major fair trade organization, okay? I just trip out on what's going on right now in our world. It is such a vast change that on grand scale, not grand great, but grand scale, large change, and nothing. It's like, oh, just throw you out there. You better learn. If you don't know how to swim, you just better learn how to swim. Oh well, kick your feet and fight your water. That's what it's like, and it's like. I'm like, but in all, God is still God. I don't care how you look at it. God is still God. Believe or not, God is still God. Your body, you did not create and design, nor did your mama or your daddy who made you create and design your body. They didn't even create and design their own. It came from a major source, much bigger than you and me. And if the weight of the world right now is weighing you down, it's not weighing me down. I'm just speaking what I'm seeing. And damn it, I have the right to speak what I see. And I'm seeing this stuff. I'm like, damn, times have really changed. Because like you doing it. I thought there were laws and stuff with that conflict of interest and I'm like, for real? The stuff that's going on is way out. Way out. Come on, y'all. Stop playing. Y'all know it is. So I just sit back and watch the show. Watch the show. And don't expect a damn dime. Don't expect nothing. When you hear the story, the delivery of the story about what they're getting ready to do about sending out checks, just Don't even expect. Don't go spending everything you got thinking you finna get this, because that was said last year and you still ain't got it. Tax time is right now, and ain't nothing been saying about it right now. It's right. Okay. So please don't go go give away all your furs and all your diamonds and pearls, because baby, the check ain't coming right now, okay? If it come at all. Because I'm just looking at, really, the money is going out of the country. I'm just saying, America first, right? So for those of you who are sitting up stressed the hell out about what's going on in our world, in our country, tally ho, pip pip, cheers. Look, Irish St. Patrick's Day is coming up soon, right? March. This is dark beer, look, yeah, yeah, Guinness. This ain't Guinness. This is a dark beer though, like Guinness. Yeah, but I'm having me a half a glass of beer. I'm not gonna worry about all that crap that's going on. I ain't been worrying about it. Hey, my beat ain't changed. My beat ain't changed. I still got to go to bed and get some rest. I still got to get up, pray, meditate. I work out. I gotta go make some money somehow. I still got bills. They still come in. Ain't none of the bills stop until we get the $5,000 check or whatever was supposed to be coming. Like, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath until you get it, baby. Okay, because you might turn blue or purple. I'm just saying. Okay, don't hold your breath until you get it. Okay. Now, another thing I'm gonna tell you: don't stress out on what's going on. Don't stress out on it. It is what it is, and that's what it is. And I'm here to let you know. To God be the glory. Yep. And everything is happening for a reason. Don't get it twisted. I know a lot of people say, I don't like that little orange, little burnt rust on little. I already know. I already know. A lot of people don't like it. But here's what you got to know. God is in the midst of all of it. And if just sit back, relax, do what you were doing before it all came into play. And I trust and believe whatever you were doing before it all came into play, baby, listen, you're gonna be all right. Just keep doing what you were doing. Don't flip the script. Don't try to roll into that flow, because that flow ain't for you right now. Just keep doing what you were doing, because all things come. What goes up must come down, except for taxes. What goes up must come down, except for taxes. That ain't never came down. As long as I've been on this planet, over 6 decades. I know. Hey, I ain't old. I just seen some things. Okay, you better ask somebody. But one darn thing I do know, that when taxes go up, it never damn comes down. Another thing that don't come down too much is your insurance. I'm just saying, your car insurance, stuff like that also increases. Oh, and don't file a claim. It ain't gonna never come down. Or it might go up and then come down a little bit. And you be thinking, I'm gonna stay with them. It came down. Child, that's the game they play. That's the fluctuation game. The rates and fluctuation game they play. That's all. It's all about the market. That's politics, work, you name it. It's all about the market. When you get through bumping your gums and it's all over with, said and done, it is nothing but about the darn Benjamin. Everything is about the Benjamin. I want you to know, love on your people, love on yourself, and love on what you're doing and how you've been doing it. Don't change a thing about what you've been doing before this new administration or throughout any of it. Because a lot of this stuff, it comes and it is going to go. And there's going to be a change in a lot of things. But this major sect right now has been interesting, very interesting. Actually, somewhat comical, a little comical to me. I don't know about everybody else, but it's been a little comical to me. So I just had to bring that on about wait for it Wednesday. Just wait for it. Don't worry, but just wait for it. That's all. But don't worry about when it's going to come or whatever, but wait for it. Just wait. Wait and watch. Just wait and watch. Don't wonder, because that's worry. Well, I wonder. That's a worry. Wonder is a worry. The wonder, like, I wonder what's going, what I'm waiting for, what's going to happen when it. Don't worry. Don't wonder about it, because wonder is a worry. It turns into a harsh worry too after a while. Just wait and watch, and keep doing what you're doing. And once again, he ain't in office. God is all in all. President Donald Trump is not in office on his own damn accord. I don't care how much he want to take credit for it. Okay, he ain't in office on his own accord. As much as he want to take credit for it, but act like he's the king, the boss, or God, for that matter. He ain't. But he is there for a reason. What the reason is has just not really truly been revealed yet. But it and that too shall be revealed. Huh? And that too shall be revealed. People, and I had to bring this up the Wait For It Wednesday because I talked with people earlier today, and this one guy, he was just like rivet at it. He was like, whoo, he was in a rage about the State of the Union and all that. He was just in such a rage. And I was like, you know what? I didn't get a chance to even watch it. I could just like care less. Like, really, I mean, like, ain't that shit to stop my bills from coming in. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wait, a government shutdown, but they ain't shut down the bills. Charlie O. Pip Pip. It's starting to lose that real icy, that cold. And I don't like it when it get kind of like it's like coffee. Dark beer is like coffee if you let it get warm. When it's really cold, it'll had that bitter bite a little bit, like coffee when it sits up in the pot too long. And you go back and get it later from morning. You go get a cup from 8 in the morning. It is a whole big different taste. If you use that same pot of coffee and it's still sitting there and you drink it at 2 in the afternoon, it tastes totally different. That's how dark beer is when it gets warm. It tastes totally different. It brought me to, I was like, that's why I had just a little half, that's all. But it is just amazing, people. I just wanted to bring this up once again. And guess what? Today is going to be the last day we talk about this, because I wanted to go there because I've had a couple of people reach out to me and just talk about it. Just not reach out to me to talk about it, but reach out to me and we started having a conversation. And then all of a sudden it went into that. And the emotions behind it is like, yeah, the emotions behind it is like really strong. And I'm like, and I'll listen, but after a while, it kind of like, I feel like my head starts pounding, like something's pounding on my head or something, because it gets heavy on my head to keep listening. Because I know people are so mad about what's going on. There's so many people that are so mad about what's going on. And it's rightly so. They have the rights to be mad about what's going on or whatever. And then there's some that really appreciate what's going on. And they're rightly so. They have the right to be appreciated. That's what you like. That's what you like. Okay. Just know this. Keep moving in your direction. Don't let none of it stop you from doing what you're doing. Pivot and point, pivot and move if you have to. But just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about this. I told that young man this today. I said, you know what? Him and his, I don't know if she was his wife or girlfriend, what, but they're holding on to each other, so I don't know. But I told him, I said, well, you know what? Here's the thing. Whatever you were doing yesterday, last year this time, or in 2023, continue to do it. If it has brought you into this year, 2026, continue to do it. If it's your work, your business, whatever it is, continue to do it. If it's working, if it's manageable and it's able to sustain and all that, continue to do what you're doing. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the job place is really getting ridiculous with the age discrimination. They're doing a lot of age discrimination. I'm not the only one that found out about it. A lot of my coworkers have too. And there's age discrimination going on top of gender discrimination and culture discrimination. Culture, yes, and race. Okay. Race, gender, culture. Oh my God. And it's a lot. And age. Race, gender, culture, and age discrimination going on in a lot of these workplaces. A lot of them. Yep. Yes, it is. So just keep pivoting and moving, because sooner or later, like I said, what's for you is for you. And that's that. No matter who's in office, what's for you is for you. No matter who's in office. No matter who's in office. What's for you is for you. And that's it. And remember that. Remember I told you this. So that when you go forth knowing what's mine is mine. And that's what God has given me. And that's how I feel about it too. And the lady with the planogram thing and the story, but the retail thing, I was like, she's like, well, she said she's gonna move on with them in Canada. I was like, well, God bless, have a great day. I'm glad she found somebody that she move on with. She's like, yeah, because you want me to leave my house and you don't want to pay nobody nothing. The per diem was even low. The per diem they give you was low. I'm like, that cost of living, you got to find out where you going. The cost of living is a lot higher than what y'all thinking. Even in these rural towns now, the cost of living has increased significantly for them. In the rural towns where the prices are very cheap, right? They living like back in the 1960s and 70s in a lot of these rural towns. But the cost of living, food and everything else, lights, gas, yep, has significantly increased. And so mortgage rates and all, yep, are not low like they used to. So just keep doing what you're doing, people. That's it. Hey, to God be the glory though, because guess what? We gonna do this. We gonna woosah, blow out, and we're gonna take a deep breath in and hold it. Exhale. To God be the glory. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Lord, give us this day, that's all we got, our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all that is evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever and ever. And ever, ever, and ever, ever. More. You better know it. And hold on to that. And keep holding on to that. Through your anger, whatever is going on, hold on to knowing that thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. From then all the way into now and up beyond. And so, do you, boo, and that's that. Today is February the 25th. It is the last day in this month of February that the show is run. The last day, because it's a Wednesday night. And my next day show is what? Monday morning. It will be March on Monday morning. So this is the last show for the month of February. Just for the month of February, not the last show, period. Just for the month of February. March is right around the corner, okay? And I just want to give God some praise because I am grateful for this. And to even sustain and maintain this show, y'all, it ain't easy. And I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to keep it moving. Keep it moving and keep it growing. That's all I can do. And that's all you can do. And I'll see you guys on what? Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here on In My Element with Neela. I was hoping to get a person on his show today, but I never got a call back, and I reached back out to them, and they never returned the call. So I figured they got really busy, and they are very busy. But there's a lot of stuff going on here that I want to bring attention to some people about that's going on and stuff that's opening up and all this stuff. And it would be great. So I'm going to go and talk to this guy around the corner here from the house. As a matter of fact, it just opened up this shop, this school. I will let you guys know about it later because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him on here because his hours look like he's there early in the morning, but if he's teaching, he won't be able to come on. I already know that. It would be a little hard while he's teaching, trying to train people and stuff. And he's on the show, it would be a little hard. But I'm going to go and talk to him and find out because I would have loved to have had him on the show. And I said, I'm going to reach out to him. I've reached out to a couple of people. I'm waiting to hear back. So you just got to stay on top of these people to get them in here for interviews. But because a lot of people are expecting to get paid. I'm like, I am too. I'm expecting to get paid too. I ain't sponsored yet. And so I'm like, I can't pay you. I ain't sponsored. But anyway. But I understand. But and I ain't knocking them. I'm just true that y'all know how I be joking and tripping on everything. But I do want to try to get this person on and feature them on the show. And also another one that I just went past today, which I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, that's a new business. So I would love to get him on the show as well. So hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Otherwise, the show is going on just like it was always going on with me on the show with all the stories and all the stuff that go on that I talk about. So, but today I wanted to bring that last point out about politics. The poly meaning many, much, and ticks like a tick. Bloodsucker. Many bloodsuckers. That's all. They all bloodsuckers. Democrats, Republicans, they all bloodsuckers. You put them in office to fight for the rights of the people and things, right? And you end up finding yourself fighting for your own damn rights and stuff for yourself, right? Because they in office, you can't reach them. You know how they tell you, call your congressman. Yeah, like they gonna answer the phone. Stop playing, okay? Like they gonna answer the phone. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call them. Tell them, don't vote for that. You're not, and you want them to. You can tell them 50 times until you purple in the face, not blue, purple. That means you really have no life in you. Okay, and they still, you don't know what they're doing until you go into the research to look at their records on what they vote on. So I just wanted to bring that up to people. Don't give up on hope, because there's more people that pull together and focus and pray in that and stay and believe, the better and the more it will happen. Okay, so keep that hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. I'm gonna do the Jesse Jackson. Keep hope alive. Okay, I'll see y'all Monday morning, bright and early, right here on what? In My Element with who? Baby, Okay, I'll see you then. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Be here or what? Or be somewhere. I'll see y'all then. Peace out, everybody, and have a great, 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 safe weekend. Bye-bye. Boo.